Kamala Harris. Hi, Mrs. Vice President. I hope this finds you in a joyous mood. My name is James Wiley. I represent the life-changing project, Reflections from Within the Mind of a Juvenile Offender. I am that child offender. Only now, instead of being a child, I'm almost 50 and have learned much. Academic scholars say that with knowledge comes responsibility, which is why I'm using my education to make a positive difference. With you being the Vice President of the United States and me being an inmate serving life without parole, I imagine that maybe yourself or others are asking the question, who do I think I am that I have the right to talk to you? Well, Mrs. Harris, I have a good answer for that. America is a nation of laws, and you have a strong foundation based in the law, so I know you'll understand. I am a person, a human, and an American citizen. Americans are afforded the ideals of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. You were a prosecutor for the people. I understand prosecutors serve the people by sorting out criminal actions and upholding accountability so that communities may live safely. I appreciate your knowledge and respect for the law. Beyond your constitutional wisdom, I'm talking to you because I believe you will listen to me. Granted, out of desperation and confusion, I was a 15-year-old child that committed crimes. They are mistakes I made, but my mistakes do not define who I am. For my crimes, I'm being held accountable, but I was not sentenced to death. I was sentenced to live my life in prison, which is what I'm doing, living in prison. Now, with that said, I am still alive, and I believe where there is life, there is hope. My hope is for all Americans to be afforded the American dream. Speaking of the American dream, Donald Trump comes to mind. Donald Trump is running for the position of President of the United States of America. Trump, as a candidate, can sell dreams of a prosperous future for America. As former president, he has a proven record of lower prices, lower taxes, a strong border, and peace. He also has a record of convictions. However, he is the chosen leader of the Republican Party, as millions of people believe in him. His motto, "Make America Great Again." I believe the answer for America being great is in the name, United States. United. One nation. So, I challenge Donald Trump to find a way to unify our nation. I challenge Donald Trump because I believe in him. When I look at him, I see a strong, red-blooded American man that is proud of his country. More importantly, I think God believes in him. I consider how he has survived 2 assassination attempts. Twice, individuals came close to murdering Donald Trump, but a greater power intervened. This is extremely important because he did not just survive. Miracles saved his life both times. The first, by the grace of his head turning at the exact moment needed so that a deadly bullet missed by millimeters. The second attempt was foiled by the sheer luck of a diligent Secret Service agent spotting a rifle barrel amid shrubbery and swiftly acting. Aside from anything else in Trump's life, the fact that he still lives tells me that God has a purpose for Donald Trump. God is good. Now, Kamala Harris, I also feel that God has a purpose in your life. You have been thrust into a position of leadership, which carries enormous responsibility. At least 81 million Americans believe in you. Mrs. Harris, You are in a unique position. You are the current candidate representing the Democratic Party and also the sitting vice president. Whether you win or lose the upcoming election as vice president, right now, you have the power to work with President Biden to demonstrate leadership by initiating change for the betterment of the American people. I have heard you say things discussing tax breaks, pathways for citizenship, protecting women's rights, opportunity economy, health care for all, and more. You have so many ideas and dreams for the future of this country. You envision so much towards improving the lives of the American people. I admire your optimism. Now, in regards to your hopeful vision, I want to remind you who you are. The two of you, Vice President Harris and President Biden, are the most powerful people in the land. In your hands, right now, are the keys to the kingdom. You can achieve anything. A consequential election is coming, and the race for votes is close. There is no guarantee who will win. Imagine what will happen if you lose the election. Just think about all the opportunities that will be squandered away talking about what you will do tomorrow when you could have done them today. Are you prepared to live with that regret? Upon considering what you are promising to do if elected president and what you can do now as vice president, I have decided to personally challenge you. Kamala Harris, this is my challenge to you. Speak sincerely, act with intention, serve the American people with honor, and remember all those who believe in you. They are watching and depending on you. Regardless of election results, you, Kamala Harris, are a leader. Dream big and do great. I hope you find success in all you set out to do. Sincerely, your American prisoner, James Wiley.